Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to Technique of the Week. Today we're going to be showing you how to pop a sink mold out of a countertop. And doing this technique, we have a special guest this week. It's going to be Jeff Hirschberger. He's the main guy in Orville here, and he does awesome with these training and stuff, so I'm going to let him explain how to do this.
So what we got here is we have a fiberglass sink mold that we poured yesterday. We poured GFRC around it, and these things get really tight, especially this one here. It's actually got a bunch of curves in it, a bunch of little grooves, and it just takes a lot to get it up out of there. So the first thing we did is we filled the bowl with ice. It's been sitting down there for about a half hour now, maybe 45 minutes, and that just helps it contract just a little bit and shrink just enough to get it started. Now, normally, and especially with this one, with all the detail in there, it's still going to be hard to pull this out by hand. So we're actually going to put a little bit of force behind it with some 2x4s. This is just to protect the actual surface of the countertop itself. Now we're going to set this 2x4 across, and we're going to take some clamps. And these sink molds have a little lip on the inside of here, so we're going to be able to grab onto this with a clamp and slowly work it up out of it. This mold's a little bit different. We're going to have to get these a little closer than normal. Normally you'd have them exactly opposite of each other. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to slowly on each end, we're going to start pulling those clamps, and we're going to start putting a little bit of pressure on it and see if we can get it to lift up out of there. You got to kind of go a little bit slow. I see this side is coming up out. You can see it slowly lifting itself up out of there, and there we go. Now we can go ahead and remove them clamps and get our boards out of the way and pull our mold on out. And there we go.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks for everybody that came to this countertop class we had. And I want to thank Jeff for doing that for us today, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.